It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Fastball for a strike. And the series is underway. That clips the corner. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The other way, takes it in for the out. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Will Smith to the plate. Tap foul at the plate. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Gausman checks over to first, and he's back.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, blocked. Smith, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gosman throws over. Back standing. He's in there safely. And that's disengagement number 2. And Mookie takes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Barker going back on this one. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right. His second home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Out to short. Jimenez. Throw is high and over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Man at second. That's in there. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, Davis Schneider. First pitch misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fought off foul. There's a swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hernandez makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting with one down, takes a strike. Snell, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One down, base is empty.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Batting third,
Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Headed towards the corner. Hernandez on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Call. Brings it in. And that is that. Game one of the World Series.
Dodgers, third baseman,
Here comes Max Muncy. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. Hernandez getting the start in center in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Foul ball.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Kirk throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
At the plate, Alex Call. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series. It was a huge momentum swing. Line to left. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto.
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for
inning.
the Jays,
And now for the Jays,
catcher,
Alejandro Kirk.
Kirk.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Snell back to work. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's towards center. Hernandez sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7th, right fielder,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's hard hit on the line. Hernandez makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. That one the other way. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. This one popped up. Jimenez. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Caught looking his first time up. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one out to right. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Turns and fires the bets. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one just misses the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Up the middle. Slides for the stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fly ball center field. Hernandez moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And delivers outside.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Late on that fastball.
2-1.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns
Davis
over. And
Schneider.
now it's going to be Davis Schneider. Fly to center his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And there's the strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ow! He got him. What a throw. And now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fly ball down the line. Diving. Gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Misses outside. Ball one. That one fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. It's a ball. He circles the bases. That's his third home run of the series, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Bichette in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of the World Series. Into the outfield, base hit. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that will end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. 2-2 game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Start of the 4th.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for the
Dodger
Dodgers,
cleanup hitter,
first baseman,
Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. A little bit low, and a count 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. Freeman hits it in the air. Varsho settles under this one. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Teoscar
And now
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Varsho sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Varsho needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him.
Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-2. And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering away upstairs. This one in the air. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ernie Clement will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Addison Barger.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 0 for 1 so far.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one missed. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Popped up. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Game 1 of the World Series.
Dodgers, third baseman,
Here comes Max Muncy. Gosman back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in game 1 of the World Series. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Alex Call.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. And first offering is fouled off. Call goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. 2 down, nobody on, and that misses, and that is ball 1. Popped up. Clement makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And we're back. We
Leading
head to the
off
bottom
for
of the fifth.
Jays,
Isaiah
second
Kiner-Falefa to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in
Now
at the
batting,
plate when he's using the whole
shortstop,
field. He's out in front there.
Andres
Just needs to let the ball
Jimenez.
travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Out towards left center. Call on the move. He's got it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
Now
gear
batting,
and go a long
left
way to track
fielder,
that one down.
David
Nothing better than that.
Schneider.
You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Schneider now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs.
That's ball
Just
2.
missed. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-2
Well, and those
count.
hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Top of the 6th inning.
Leading off
And the
for
batter
Los
now,
Angeles,
Miguel
the
Rojas.
designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Ground ball right side. Kiner-Falefa to first.
He's out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. The batter now will be Will Smith. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a
0-1.
little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez throw to
He's
first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero
Leading off
Jr.
for Toronto,
He's kind of an
first
outlier,
baseman,
especially when guys are
Vladimir
consciously
Guerrero
sacrificing
Jr.
contact to deliver power. Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these Blue Jays, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The 2-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. One away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated
And
hitter.
now to the plate, here's the Toronto
Bichette.
DH. Bo Bichette, 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
That's inside.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Blake Snell done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 80.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. That one at 95 missed up top.
1-1.
And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez getting ready to go. And it is 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike. On the ground to the left, Muncy. Slings to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there.
0-1.
Up the middle. Bats up with it. Throws to first. That's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Trey
pitching for the Blue Jays.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
Not even close there. And 1-1.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Varsho moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
There's the strike. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that,
Up
they
next
still
for
drive
the
you
Bluejays,
absolutely
second
crazy.
baseman, Isaiah
Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And it's fouled away. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
Now
Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard
Andres
grounder, but he wanted to get that
Jimenez.
ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Inside, ball 2. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he
2 balls,
really sells
2
the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Good job to fight that one off. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Davis Schneider. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Dodgers 2. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Savage, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. There's the strike.
All 1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. First out in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
The Jays up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher
Now
working
batting,
together to
left
finish him
fielder,
off
Alex
with the fastball.
Cole.
And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Call stands in now and watches strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
So
Los
they turn
Angeles.
things over to one of their young
Number
arms,
60,
Edgardo Henriquez.
Edgardo
Just trying to keep
Henriquez.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero
Leading
Jr.
off for the
He's
Jays,
already homered in this
first
game.
baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That clips the zone. 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Now batting, designated
Bo
hitter,
Bichette
Bo
next up for the Blue
Bichette.
Jays. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
That's down and in. A slider missed. On the ground. And that's just foul.
3-2.
Fly ball to right. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
In steps the man
Kirk.
they call Captain Kirk. 0 for 3 in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Vladdy coming around third. Now a relay to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one way inside. The 1-0. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one ripped, but foul. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. That one inside. Gonna count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The Jays push across a run on this double. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Miguel Rojas.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Braden Fisher.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
High in the air, out to right. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
He's 2 outs away. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie Betts.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike to Mookie. Just missed.
Ball 1.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. And ball
Outside,
1.
that's a ball.
The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. On the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.